Want an artist to make you a beautiful book cover or some perfect character portraits? Unsure of how to approach artists and how to work with them? Settle in for 10 tips to make this process as smooth as possible. Hey all, and welcome to my vlog. My name is Erin, and this is how to work with artists for your book projects. If you're going indie, then chances are you're going to be in charge of your own book cover. That also means you're in charge of sorting out artists, designers, and formatters. Some people will be able to handle all three of those things for you, and some are going to have specific skills, which means you're going to have to hire multiple people. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you always know when a new video is uploaded. Now let's dig into the tips. Number 1, read the frequently asked questions page. If an artist that you're thinking of working with has an FAQ, read it before you contact them. In all likelihood, most of your questions will probably be answered there. While you're unlikely to find anything too specific in regards to cost, because that does depend on the complexity of the project, you'll probably be able to see if they are currently accepting commissions, what they might need from you, how payment is accepted, and other helpful information. If at the end of the FAQ your questions are still unanswered, proceed to step 2. Be chill, but professional with contacting them. You're aiming to enter into a professional relationship with this person, but that doesn't mean you need to slip into full professional speak. Be relaxed. Tell them that you love their work and that you're interested in a commission. Tell them what type of project it's for, any particular deadlines you have, and you can even include your social media just in case that artist wants to look into you before agreeing to any projects. Number 3, know your budget. Quality art is expensive and you are paying for someone's time, skills, and experience. Prepare yourself for some sticker shock and budget accordingly. Your cover is obviously going to be a priority over things like character portraits, and it will undoubtedly be much more expensive. So be sure that you're budgeting for these things. You are likely looking at several $100s for your book cover. In many cases, the artist will need additional information from you to give you a specific quote, but the base information will at least let them know if they can fit your project into their schedule. If an artist comes back to you with a cost that is way out of your budget, be honest, thank them for taking the time to respond, and continue your search. Some may negotiate a lower cost, but don't count on that being the case. Number 4, inquire about their process. They may give you this information at the start, but in case they don't, be sure to ask. This applies even if you have worked with this artist in the past, because their processes are probably going to change over time. Here are some things you're going to want to find out. At what stage is the author going to want feedback? Will there be multiple stages of approval? If, for example, are you going to be getting sketches, shown a half-done piece, or just the final piece? At what point do you have to deliver payment, and is that going to be a single payment or will it be spread out over multiple payments? If you're intending to use the art piece for something commercial like merchandise, be sure to check if you need specific permission or if there's any additional costs for you to do that. Number 5, give solid references. Once you've found an artist whose style you love and is in your budget, you need to give them the details of what they're going to create. For covers, you'll probably want to provide references for the following: poses, a general color scheme. If you want a particular character on the cover, you're going to have to give all of their references. How much of that character you want visible? Do you want just a headshot, a bust, a full body? What sort of background you're looking for, and anything else that this artist might request from you. If you're going to get character portraits done, or your characters are going to be front and center on the cover, then you're going to want to provide a lot more detailed references. These are things like hairstyles and colors, clothing, face shape, skin color, eyes, any other details that make them distinctive. Don't be afraid to provide piecemeal references if a specific image doesn't encapsulate your entire idea. For example, maybe you found the perfect hairstyle but it's in the wrong color. You can provide 2 separate references to your artist for that. All the details that you want present should be provided in a reference. You should also probably let the artist know any relevant details such as careers, hobbies, anything that makes this character distinct that they might be able to incorporate into the image. You can also let them know relevant family members or love interests so that cute elements could be incorporated if you wanted. Number 6, don't ask them to replicate another artist. While some artists might do this for you, it is not super ethical. Your artist might be able to replicate a general style, but if you go up to them with an image and be like, I want this, but I want it cheaper, and don't want to pay the original artist for it, that's not cool. If you want a very specific style, then you're going to need to choose an artist who does that very specific style. Choose your artist because you love their work. Asking for general elements should be fine, like if you wanted to have an ethereal vibe or more of a punk rocky kind of feel, that's fine. But if you wander up asking for a copy of something, your artist is probably not going to be very happy. Number 7, communicate in a timely manner. The longer your artist has to wait to hear back from you on stuff, the longer your piece is gonna take. If you get an email or a message from your artist, respond as soon as you can. If you're in conflicting time zones or you know that you're not going to be available when your artist is typically working, be sure to communicate that and come up with some kind of system. You want those time gaps to be accommodated for so that your artist can fill it with something else rather than just hanging around waiting for you to answer. Number 8, trust the artist. Presumably you picked them because you liked their work, and you're gonna have to have a little bit of faith that they know what they're doing and are going to give you a beautiful piece. It's fine if you have to ask for tweaks and changes, but everyone is going to have a better time in this process if you're not trying to have an iron grip on it. Trust the artist's skill and their artistic eye. If you could do a better job, you would just do it yourself. So let the professionals do their thing. Number 9, tell the artist when the image is going live. The last thing you want is a potential art leak, so be sure to communicate with your artist when that piece is slated to go live. Your artist is probably going to want to share the piece at some point or even add it to their portfolio. An easy way to do this would just be to ask them not to share anything that they haven't been tagged in. Then, when your book cover goes live or you're sharing your character portraits, simply tag your artist, they can share it, and everyone's happy. Number 10, credit the artist. This should go without saying that creators deserve to receive credit for the work they have done. If your artist is doing your book cover, they should probably be credited in multiple places. Here are some places that you can credit your book cover artist. The back cover of your book, the copyright page, the acknowledgements page if you have one, your website where any book information is posted, and anywhere online that you have shared that art. Have you worked with artists in the past? How did it go? If you're an artist yourself, please let us know any helpful tips in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and that it was helpful. Check out my books if you like fantasy or romance. All the links to my social media will be in the description below. Subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Come.
Oh, it's a baby and a fairy.
Oh my god, so cute. Now let's dig into the tips. Wiggles!
No.
What did mommy say? I said that was not going to work. He fell down.